Good morning, everyone. Thanks for starting your day with us here on Daybreak. Coming up on 6 a.m., and here's what we're working on today.
New allegations this morning regarding Bills running back LeSean McCoy, what he has to say about claims that he abused his son.
Plus, a Cheektowaga councilman forced to step down. We'll tell you what happened in court yesterday and what Rogowski plans to do now.
Plus, can you escape the hangover? The newest escape room in the area. Kevin's telling us all about it and trying to escape, too.
We'll leave it to Daybreak to talk about hangovers at 6 a.m. Good morning, everyone. We'll get to all of that in just a bit. But first, we want to talk about the forecast with Chief Meteorologist Patrick Hammer. Good morning.
Is he going to show clips of that movie with the man purse or the satchel?
The satchel.
Remember the satchel?
Indiana Jones carried a satchel.
Right.
I'll just take clips of Bradley Cooper all morning, too. That's fine with me.
There you go.
There we go. All right. Leave it at that. More on that movie and why the heck we're talking about it coming up from Kevin O'Neill. First, so let's get right to the radar. And you can.
New this morning, we're working to learn more about a reported shooting overnight in Buffalo. A lot of police activity seen by Kenmore Avenue, right by Military and Elmwood. Around 1 o'clock this morning, we've reached out to Buffalo Police for more information. We're still waiting to hear back, and we'll bring you that info as soon as we get it. This morning, there's a new controversy coming out of One Bills Drive. Running back LeSean McCoy is being accused of abusing his own son.
The boy's mother came forward with the allegations yesterday. Now, these new claims come as part of the court case between McCoy and his ex-girlfriend, Delicia Corden. Daybreak's Joshua Robinson is following the story for us this morning. Good morning, Joshua.
Hey, Pete and Melissa, good morning. Yeah, we're really just days separated from when McCoy's lawyers tried to file a motion for dismissal in that court case with one ex. Now he's facing new accusations from the mother of his 6-year-old son, and that is all coming in the form of an affidavit that was filed to a courtroom in Georgia. Now, the McCoy is calling these claims provably false, outrageously inaccurate, and offensive, among other claims. Included in the affidavit itself, though, the claim states that their son would, quote, cry hysterically when he went to spend time with his father, McCoy. His ex also says McCoy beat their son and backs up the claim that he was involved in that home invasion case involving his ex-girlfriend, Corden, as we mentioned earlier. She also admitted that these claims are only coming out now because she originally agreed to help him clear his name in that home invasion case if he promised to concede custody in their battle over the child. Her statement includes the following statement, quote, "I even made a report about LeSean McCoy abusing our son to child services prior to the home invasion. That case is still pending. Our son would often come home with bruises in which I would consistently receive outlandish excuses as to where the bruises would come from." McCoy's response going back to that, quote, he said, "With a custody case coming up in November, I can see why these allegations are surfacing." We do know that Coach McDermott is going to have his normal press conference today at 11:20. We do expect him to field questions about the issue today. We don't know what he will say, but we do know that we can expect McCoy to also address those allegations at some point today as well. Reporting live, Joshua Robinson, Channel 2 News.
Joshua, thank you.
Today, city leaders, lawmakers, and members of the clergy will meet to discuss a violent summer on Buffalo's east side. It'll be a closed-door meeting at Mount Olive Baptist Church involving Mayor Brown, Erie County District Attorney John Flynn, and several common council members. Several people were killed by gunfire this summer on the east side, including a grandmother and her young grandson on Grape Street, which police say was gang-related.
Also today, the man convicted of a murder decades ago that he says he didn't commit will be back before a judge. Valentino Dixon will be back in court today, where he is trying to get that conviction overturned. Dixon is serving 39 years to life in prison for the 1991 shooting death of Toriano Jackson at the corner of Bailey and East Delavan. Dixon has maintained his innocence, citing 2 Channel 2 interviews where a man named Lamar Scott confessed on camera and in letters to authorities.
Kaleida Health is suing the Buffalo School District over its nursing contract. The lawsuit is asking the court to force the district to void the current nursing contract given to supplemental health care, reopening the proposal process, and reconsidering Kaleida for the contract. Kaleida's proposal was rejected after it was submitted 16 minutes late, after working with the district for years. The case goes back to court in October.
It is 6:04 now on Daybreak, and this morning, Cheektowaga Town Councilman James Rogowski has been ordered by a judge to step down from his position.
It all comes after Rogowski pleaded guilty to domestic violence charges. The town board requested that he resign after that guilty plea back in February, but Rogowski refused to step down. The town says he knowingly violated an order of protection and showed a lack of moral integrity in doing so.
Was the town's contention today that in taking the plea to the attempted criminal contempt in the second degree, that in fact Mr. Rogowski had automatically vacated his office.
Rogowski's attorney says he will appeal and will seek a stay of the judge's order, which enforced his removal from the board.
It is 6:05 now on Daybreak, and more students are taking advantage of counseling services at the University at Buffalo. From 2012 to 2017, the number of students seeking UB counseling services jumped 20%. Sharon Mitchell has been with UB for 15 years, and when she first started, there were only 8 counselors on staff. There are now 20 full-time staffers. UB has online resources where students can do self-directed work as well, focusing on anxiety, stress management, and more anytime.
Also at UB, the school announced its new Artificial Intelligence Institute, also known as ubuffalo.ai. The institute will provide research on autonomous systems and how they can further humans' reach in health and medicine. David Dorman is leading the institute. He previously worked at the University of Maryland and the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency. This morning, we are celebrating the new connection from Western New York to the rest of the state. The Ralph C. Wilson Jr. Foundation is giving $6 million for a trail that will extend from Niagara Falls all the way down to New York City. The money will be used for new stairs down to the Niagara Gorge, new gateways along the state trails, and to connect the Shoreline Trail to the Empire State Trail. And those improvements should be in place early next year.
Well, it was back-to-back wins on back-to-back nights for the Sabres. Now, we know it's only preseason, but last night they took down the Pittsburgh Penguins 3-2. The Sabres' young superstars saw their first preseason action as Rasmus Dahlin, Jack Eichel, Casey Middlestad all took to the ice. Eichel provided the game winner on a breakaway, a shorthanded goal, by the way. They are in Toronto this Friday at 7:30.
That was pretty.
Yeah, and granted, Crosby and Malkin didn't play for Pittsburgh, but the Sabres looked pretty good last night.
Yeah, wouldn't it be something if the Sabres had a regular season win before the Bills did?
Yeah, actually.
It's very possible.
Dare to dream.
The odds of us making the playoffs went up.
The Sabres, the Bills.
Yep. Sabres.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Thought we were talking Bandits now.
34% chance of making the playoffs.
Hey, I'll take that.
I think it was like 2 yesterday. So it's looking,
That's pretty good. All
I don't
right.
think it's gone up that much, but still, hey,
Yeah.
looking better. All right, let's get to it. Show you what's going on with radar right now. We've got a few showers moving through down towards Hamburg. Let's zoom in here, and you'll see we have a little, kind of a moderate shower now. When you see yellows on the radar map, that's a sign of a heavier little downpour moving through towards Athol Springs, the village and town of Hamburg, and then up into Orchard Park and East Aurora.
The mess. Main Street in Williamsville and Amherst starting tomorrow evening, 6 p.m. till 6 Friday morning and continuing weekdays through October 3rd. They'll have lane restrictions and lane shifts on Main Street between the 290 and Farber Drive. Expect severe delays, especially at the intersections. So even trying to cross Main Street on any of those intersections included in that area, expect to be held up. Definitely stay away from there. Back to you, Pete and Melissa.
All right, very good, Dave. Thanks.
6:13 on Daybreak, and if you have allergies, asthma, or live with pets, we have a price drop for you.
I think everyone falls into one of those groups. Our deal boss, Matt Garanit, is ready to come clean your home. Yes, please, Matt.
Oh, I would be more than happy to. And the key to it, Melissa and Pete, is a deal today, which is a Western New York price drop. It's only in Western New York right now, which is kind of amazing. And it's tied to one of the biggest names in cleaning. Not me, but the Shark. Take a look. The Shark Ninja Rotator Pro will lift away more dirt and give you a deeper clean than anything on the market at this price. In fact, there are no better vacs with better reviews than this one. If you suffer from allergies, asthma, have pets, need tummy time on the floor, or anything else to clean up your act, this uses an enhanced swivel technology premium pet hair removal system. It will never lose suction, and it is ultra quiet, where I can vacuum without even disturbing a baby. You can find this deal with the 3-in-1 HEPA filter, which is not a paid product, on our website. WGRZ.com is where I have you covered. One other really cool concept is the filters that come with this are constantly reusable. Crazy warranty as well, so you're not putting any maintenance costs into the vac over the course of its life. So Pete and Melissa, a big day to save no matter how you cut it.
I have a crazy, weird addiction to buying floor cleaning products. So our bank account might be in trouble today. Matt, thank you for that deal.
That is an interesting addiction.
I know.
All right, it is 6:15, and other than Melissa's addictions to cleaning,
I'm coming clean about my cleaning addiction.
nice.
Coming up on our strange addiction. Yes, good morning.
Hi, Kate.
And there are some new words in the dictionary to tell you about. I'm going to talk about those later this morning. First, though, I want to talk about one word specifically. Hangry. It is the combination of hungry and angry. It seems like people get a little crabby when they haven't eaten, but it is actually a real thing. Verified teams at a couple of our sister stations took this question to the medical experts who say what we probably already know. Yep, it's true. Hanger is a real thing. Doctors say hormonal disturbances can fuel that hangry feeling. They recommend getting 3 squares a day that are high in protein and avoid sugar and carbs. Hanger, it is verified, friends.
Yeah, well, I could have told you that. My son has been hangry since he was born. I mean, it's a real thing for sure.
It makes you so crabby.
It really does. So snacking is always good.
Yes.
The breakfast sausage video that's making me hangry right now.
I was going to say, making you happy, just like, oh,
Well, if it was here in that video, that'd make me happy.
next time. I got to step up my game. They say not all heroes wear capes, and the internet has a new one in the form of Canadian comedian and Barry producer Emily Heller and the hilariously trolly handbag she carried on the Emmy red carpet. She later tweeted, you know who was really excited to take pictures of the purse? Getty Images. You know who wasn't? Every other photographer out there. Even more hilarious, the Getty Images of Heller still include the Getty Images courtesy. Huh. And finally, it is important that I let you know today, September 19th, is International Talk Like a Pirate Day. Founded more than a decade ago by these two Oregon men calling themselves Captain Slappy and Old Chum Bucket, it really celebrates the pure joy of all things piratey and shows what can happen when two friends say to each other, you know what would be funny? They chose September 19th to celebrate because it is Captain Slappy's ex-wife's birthday. That would help them remember.
Captain Slappy?
That's what's trending.
Ah, very nice.
Yar.
I want to know when eyeliner became a pirate thing. Johnny Depp brought that to light.
Yeah, it was a whole thing.
Now,
An unknown stories of pirates.
wasn't it true that the persona that he takes in that movie is being kind of like
Keith Richards.
It's Keith Richards.
Keith Richards.
Yeah.
It's Keith Richards.
But when he started filming, the producers are like, what's he doing? He's like acting kind of drunk, right?
He's Johnny Depp. He can do anything he wants
But
to do.
it worked. That wasn't the original idea behind his character, but he just kind of ran with that, and it became a bit.
Well,
It was-
through the movie, he kept saying, "Why's the rum always gone?"
Right.
See, that's what I just keep doing.
That's right.
Exactly. Well, we're glad
Channeling
you're
her
still
inner
here.
pirate.
What is she doing?
Let's get to it, show you what's happening out the door this morning. A quick look at the 5-day, then we'll get to radar because there's a little rain heading into the south towns right now. Then we'll see decreasing clouds, mostly sunny by this afternoon. 78 on Thursday, so we're going to bounce back close to 80 again tomorrow. Friday's the day to...
Welcome back. 6:23 now on Daybreak. Time to celebrate Western New York.
And Kevin O'Neill is celebrating some cool new escape rooms in Buffalo. Hey there, Kev.
You guys talking about pirates and Johnny Depp, which is good because the pirates have taken over this ship that I'm on. By the way, I think Johnny Depp on Halloween dresses up like a regular guy.
You're probably right about that.
by the way, an escape room is really, really fun, but to do it on something that's like a movie set come to life is just absolutely amazing. And there's sort of a pirate theme for this one. Over the Falls is this one. How are you? Nice to see you, Steve.
Good.
Sertica, right?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, okay. So what's the premise here?
So you're in an old cargo ship that's been overran by Canadian pirates.
Oh, darn it.
You have an hour to get off this boat before it goes over Niagara Falls.
Oh, man. Their escape rooms are cool, but to do it in an environment like this is just off the chain. It's super cool.
Well, you know, Kevin, we have a huge following because we also own Fright World.
Right.
So when you come here, you're going to get that same immersive experience that you do at the haunted houses, but in more of a personalized experience, both with your group and with the game as well.
It is really neat. And so explain to everybody, without giving anything away, how do you make your way out of here?
So the captain still has his radio, and he will be working with you throughout your time to essentially help you get through and give you clues that the captain or that the pirates don't have.
Oh, okay. Neat. How long does this take about?
So you have 60 minutes to make your way through a series of rooms working together with your team to solve the puzzles.
Who's doing these? Is this like a date? Is this like a family? Is this like...
It's anything. Bachelorette parties, birthday parties. We have a VIP room with catering, food options, family, friends. I mean, of all ages, everybody is enjoying it.
This is one of the experiences. Do you have 3 working rooms now?
Yeah, we have 3 working rooms, the Body Collectors, Over the Falls, and then brand new, The Hangover.
The Hangover is really fun. We've made sure that none of the bachelorette party props are out, and it is suitable for television.